Good day everyone, and welcome to another episode of Empowered Journey. I am your host, Danny Joy Villas. And today we have an inspiring guest whose story reminds us that courage, faith, and determination can truly transform dreams into reality. She's been an entrepreneur since 2010, a journey that started with nothing but a dream and unshakable belief in herself. Over the years, she's faced challenges, built a business from the ground up, and empowered others through leadership and service. She is a proud solo parent, a dedicated political bringer of PDP, and above all, a woman of faith and strength. Let's all welcome Miss Belly Rose Sarah. Welcome to Empowered Journey Talk.
Thank you very much.
So let's sit. So hi again, Miss Belly. So how are you today?
I'm good, pretty much okay. Of course, with our guidance, with our God Almighty.
So Miss Belly, first of all, thank you so much for joining us today. Your journey is truly remarkable.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to be here.
So let's start the beginning. So can we ask a question to you?
Can I say no? Not just kidding. Yes, of course.
So first, what was the biggest challenge you faced when starting your business, especially during the registration process, and how did you overcome it?
The registration process, it's always been tough, especially in the Philippines. Ingon sila, before you can have an ID, you must have a valid ID. Literally nga na diri sa Pilipinas. But of course, we love our country. And I started my own business, actually, it's our business, 2010, way back 2010, in Manila, in Taytay Rizal. And with my late husband, we started as 24 hours Kapsilugan, which is a traditional business because we knew traditional business is it's not easy, but it's profitable. Because it's food, it's food. People need to eat. So processes, requirements, that's the very tough, in the Philippines to process. From time to time, you have to move here, from there, from offices to next offices to get the requirements and of course the processes. But of course, if you have a goal, then one step ahead. It's always one step at a time.
And that's amazing. It's inspiring to hear how you turn those obstacles into stepping stone. Now, running a business isn't always smooth sailing. How do you stay resilient and motivated when faced with stress or even failure?
Being in a business, they said it's nice. No, it's very, really, really nice to think if you have profit. Okay. Now, when it comes to business, it's not a snap of a finger that you're going to have a profitable business. So it will take time. It really maybe 6 months. 6 months to a year, and it really depends on the business that you're in. But of course, I think akong hugot is naasa akong dili hugot na hugot ha. It's not a quote, okay? It's a my hugot sa akong self is my strength, okay? It comes from faith and purpose. You always have to know firsthand before you venture any business on what is your purpose why you're joining that business. And I think that is a number one we have to put on our mindset. What is your purpose? And of course, failure, it's always there. Failure is always there, but it doesn't mean that failure it's the end of everything. But it's a start of a better better future, better venture of your business.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yes, that's really tough, but of course we have to strive and have faith and of course knowing your purpose.
Sabi, manikamot lang kita. Always.
Yes, dili sa yun. dili gid sa yun mag-business. Because my past, my late husband, he's a motivational speaker of a company, which is also a network company. So I saw different type of people from different, from different starting point, like vendor and everything, but they strive harder because they know their purpose and they succeed.
Proceed to segment number 2, which is innovation and creativity. Now let's talk about creativity, some every entrepreneur needs. Can you tell us about the time when a creative solution helped you solve a business problem?
Most of the time you need to, because especially with sales down, you need to innovate, you need to be creative, not only in the business but the approach the customers as well. You have to be creative and kung saan mo pag-approach sa mga customers, and the authenticity and sa imong product and the consistency of the product.
That's great example. Creativity truly brings life to every business. Speaking of which, what role does creativity play in your marketing and product development?
Okay, creativity is why I can say it's your heart, because this is where you pour in, your ideas, your effort, everything. No, palihaan ang magluto ka, ingon sila kung wala ka sa mood, wala kilami ang imong
Wala
luto,
yun.
di ba? So creativity is a passion, your heart.
Yeah, wonderful. Can you also give us an example of a product or service you created that was truly reaching out, something that reflects your unique touch as an entrepreneur?
Original, we cannot say that. Maybe if you say you innovate, you have your original, you have your personal touch. That's why understanding. It doesn't matter if this one dish just copy, but there is a personal touch that will be created for me as a business. Okay, and it's not only a personal touch, not only on your product, but it's also on your customer. Because once a huge customer, it really needs that you build connection with them. Because sometimes di sila mawalit sa kanilang sa customer service. Not only the product alone, but the service. Kaya bito ma-feel nila ang value na customer sila. Ma-feel nila na somehow we need them for our business. Magbalik-balik na din sila. It's also the customer service. I can say that customer service is really very important when doing a business.
As they say, customer is always right.
Customer is always right, but it depends. It depends. For me, it depends. It depends. For me, it depends. I know.
Business dynamics and competition, something that every entrepreneur has to face. Yeah. How do you analyze the dynamics of your industry to identify opportunities and threats?
Competition is really very tough, for a business. Because again, it's a copycat business. It's a copycat business. It really depends on how you're going to promote your product. It's really how it's really the important is how you can gain the customer. Not only the customer, but of course you have to study the market trends. You have to be observant of everything. If you're business minded, you will not stop there. Either you are in line of that business, or maybe if there is a seminar that will help you grow and have the opportunity, grab for it.
Interesting.
That's it.
So it really shows how observant and strategic you are. So who do you consider your main competitors, and what is your strategy to stand out?
Major competitors. Everybody that has a business, because everybody has a business. You're catering different kind of business, but I'm into food business because I know na dihagit kinahanglan mo kaon. I think dito lang mo dayon magbase on how you the authenticity of your product, kana imong your kanang consistency. First, the prices, maybe we can add up something, but it's really the strategy that we're working on it. But I think it's more on the customer service. As I've tell you a while ago na kanang they will come not only for the product, but because they feel something na value sila, i-value nimo sila as a customer.
You mentioned understanding your customers earlier. What have you learned about customer behavior that has influenced your business strategy?
I accept their critics, I accept the new ideas, and you always listen to them.
because your customer is your number one observant. And it really depends on kanang giunsa nimo pagpamati and pag-apply sa imong business ang imong napamatian sa imong customer.
So, how has the market changed since you started back in 2010? And how have you adapted to those changes?
Word adapt is very important because year changing. It's year to year, there's always a change. 2010, as I told you before, 2010, we're not really into digital. You can use your laptop, but you don't know, wala pa yung mga tools available. Maybe there is, but we're not really kanang open pa kayo na mga bayad na mga tools that you're going to use for marketing tools, no? Mas, karon nowadays, it is very easy na lang ang business actually. So, I can say na mas okay karon ang business kaysa sa una. But again, it really depends also.
Let's talk about something very entrepreneur has to face: finances. What were your initial startup costs, and how did you manage to secure the necessary funding to get started?
Kami here as a couple, we are OFW magiging siya, no? Before we start our own business. But my late husband is really a business-minded person because ulitaw pa siya ng business ng siya. So, kabaligid siya sa dagat sa negosyo. Hindi siya na don't work for money, let money works for you. Mo na yung mindset, no? Diliit ang kwarta, magtrabaho ka sa kwarta kay kapoy, magkukod sa kwarta. For sure. So, dapat ang kwarta mo magtrabaho sa imo. So, one man, you have to be mindful yun kung unsa ang mugawas, unsa ang sulod, and then you have to take any opportunities unsa imo pwede mabuhat pa. You have to check and balance sa imong what comes in and what goes out. Emergency funding, especially nowadays, government will help us naman sa emergency funding, but also again, we don't have to depend on that, but it's part of the business that you have to allocate something for emergency.
That's impressive. Now that your business is established, how do you manage your cash flow, and what financial best practice do you follow to keep everything stable?
Always track with your finances. Always track with the income. Always track with the unsa imong paliton. In short, budgeting.
Your budgeting
Budgeting is
a big role in any business. How do economic conditions like recessions affect your business? And how do you prepare for that?
Parang yun, I can say. Yes. And you need to diversify. Diversify means you have to look for something na kaning magkuan siya, maglain siya, no? Medyo mo, shift siya gamay. Kay karon nowadays, economic is really, I can say downfall in the economics nowadays. So, lisod kayo, dili maningon na lisod kay mangita o customer, but of course, even our customers right now, they also do budgeting, even they're not business people.
Now let's go deeper into the heart of entrepreneurship. Out of all your experiences, what has been the most rewarding part of being an entrepreneur?
First, starts with a purpose. Serving, for me, the heart of entrepreneurship is when you meet or you can serve your customer, and not only that, it serves your purpose on why you're doing business, and not only to yourself, your family, but to other people as well, and be a role model as well.
Lastly, before we end, what advice would you give to young aspiring entrepreneurs who are just started their journey like me?
For everybody, especially like you, na may coffee shop, diba? And for everybody who would love the business and think about the business, maybe be brave to take risk, and be wise to accept the mistakes, or to accept mistakes and learn from that, kay karon, and start now. Do something good right now, do it now. Ayun paulatan pa nimo perfect time. Of course, only God has a perfect time. So, again, one step at a time, and be all open to kanang guided ka to your purpose. Kay kung tiyan ang imong purpose, you will be guided.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Belly, for inspiring us.
Thank you very much as well.
So, before we close this interview, we would like to give you a small appreciation, Lucas.
Oh, wow, nagiging ay. Ako magod kay nasanay ko sa volunteerism, no? Nagiging nga.
So, this mug, kabalog ko, maganahan kay kag coffee and ang
Yes.
imuhang koan work always is day and night and welcome
Yes.
tulog. I witnessed it so much.
Yes.
Diba? And this appreciation is thinking na koan kuno sa imuhang pag-inspire not only for me but sa lain ako kauban diri and sa people around the world. Yeah, kay yes, kung dili tungkol sa mga messages sa mga business owner, business entrepreneurship na makaan, diba? Grabe. Ha! Nalang din ako maingon.
Okay, thank you very much for palimnom. Di ko mong dagat coffee, no?
Yeah.
So,
It's
kung sa mga-
customized. Leslie Rose.
Wow, wala na yung makakuha sa kong...
Wala yung makapasa mong bagay.
Thank you very
Ipakustomize
much.
nila ng
Wow,
Yeah.
it's really nice, no? It's really big, it's a big talking, no? I really appreciate it. Because, nasanigin ko nga, volunteerism lang talaga. I'm into public servant as well. So, this one is really, I really appreciate. Thank you very much for having
Yeah.
me. Salamat!
Thank you.